Welcome to the garden. Watch me transform this eco-disaster into a self-sustaining ecosystem.
The items we are going to be using in this project is a jar of your choice. I'm using this big boy right here, a long stick to help us move items around in the jar,
Aquarium gravel for drainage and false bottom, activated charcoal for our filtering medium, a mesh screen to divide everything, and some potting soil.
Of course, don't forget the funnel.
Our first layer is the aquarium gravel. It's also known as the false bottom. It's a layer of gravel. It helps keep the plants from getting too soggy. Next comes our activated charcoal. It helps with filtering the water. We will then use the stick to make sure everything is even out.
We're then going to be folding our screen so that it can fit into the little hole. May need a little help with your stick. It may take a little bit of work to get the screen to pop out and flatten down, but just get it as flat and even as you can.
Our last and final layer of the ecosystem is the soil. A self-sustaining ecosystem, aka the closed terrarium, or eco jar, is a sealed glass container that holds its own tiny world of plants and microorganisms, water, and air. Once it is sealed up properly, it can thrive for months or even years without needing any help from the outside of the jar. We will then use the stick to smooth everything out. Water goes in, water is absorbed through the soil, the plants drink the water evaporates from the leaves, and then the condensation forms on the glass. The droplets of condensation then drop down the glass back into the soil, and the process is repeated over and over again. Let's see what kind of plants we've got in the yard. I found some fern, some moss, and some polka dot plants. We're going to need a long gripping tool, a gooseneck water bottle with 300 milliliters of rainwater or distilled. I will then be putting the plants and moss randomly in the jar. Then using my stick to dig a hole and bury the roots. We will then be adding our hardscapes such as our rocks, twigs, and branches. Once we're happy with the way it looks, we are going to be adding our water next. You want to make sure that you're putting your water in a little bit at a time, making sure that it's going down the edges of the glass to get rid of any dirt that has formed on the jar. You can tell if it has the right amount of water by looking at the condensation on the inside of the glass. In a healthy, balanced terrarium, condensation appears mainly in the morning when the temperature inside the jar changes. It should gradually clear up during the day. If there's too much water, the condensation does not clear up and the glass stays foggy all day. You may also see pooling in the soil, which can cause to root rot. If there's not enough water, no droplets will form on the glass, even in the morning. Your plants may look wilted or dried. In these two cases, it's okay to open the jar. You can add more water if needed, a little at a time, or you can let the water evaporate. Don't overdo it. It's all about watching the glass and the plants. They'll show you what they need. If you need to add more water, you can use a spray bottle like this with distilled or rainwater in it. I'm quite happy with how this turned out. Let me know in the comments what you think. This is a great project to do with your kids or your students. We will then seal off our jar. I don't have a cork, so I will be using a paper towel in the meantime. It's best to put it in a well-lit but indirect light window away from full sun. The full sun can overheat the jar or burn your plants. If you want more episodes like this, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that tiny bell at the top of the screen, and until next time, happy growing!